Hey everyone, hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I'm in Thiruvananthapuram in the south of India. This is the capital of the state of Kerala, and this is the biggest city in the deep south of India. And today it's kind of going to be a mixed day of food. Whoa, hello. Hey, how are you? It's going to be a little bit of a mixed food tour. We're going to go, because of the way it worked out, because of the way we traveled here, we're going to go to some restaurants in a couple of different days, go to some of the best restaurants and food in and surrounding the city, and I'm going to share all the food with you in this video. So this begins the Thiruvananthapuram food tour. We're a little ways outside the city. This is a traditional Kerala restaurant. It's a family restaurant, and they specialize in something called country fried chicken, I think. So we got here just in time. They're gonna serve us the final batch, and we're gonna watch them as they make it.
Straight to the kitchen. They're ready to make country chicken.
Country chicken. Country chicken. This restaurant is known for their country chicken. It's a type of curry.
Yeah, chicken curry. Country chicken curry.
Country chicken curry. He started off with oil. He tossed in like a raging handful of mustard seed. He added in tons of garlic, and then just like literally a bucket-sized portion of onions, and then turmeric, and now he's adding spice. What a dish. Okay, onions are gonna sweat down and keep on cooking for a while, so in the meantime, as he cooks that, we're gonna walk over to the other side of the kitchen where they're making the Kerala Paratha. Oh man, he's slapping out the dough. Then it grills over the hot plate. They literally have buckets of chilies and spices here. Chili goes in. Coriander powder? Yeah. The chili powder that he just added is only that's the strong chili powder. That's the spicy chili powder. He's gonna add in a lot more of the less spicy for the color. Oh man, he just dropped in a whole tray of chopped chicken. And yeah, it is a country chicken. It is, you can already see like the texture of that. What an order, what a tray of food going out of the kitchen for a very happy customer. And the two main things to eat with your curries here are appam, which are the pancakes, or paratha, the Kerala paratha, which is the dough fried. And they are just whipping them out on either side of the kitchen by the masses to eat with the massive pots of curry. Next up for the chicken curry, he added in just handfuls, like 5 handfuls of shallots, just not even peeled, just like sliced the edges, just tosses those in. That's gonna simmer down. That is a ton of shallots going in there. And lid goes back on to cook for a while. So now we have about 15 minutes until he adds in more ingredients, so we're stepping outside to the tea stall on the outside of the restaurant. Quick cup of tea, quick cup of chai. That kitchen is blazing hot. The fire's going, it's just blazing with spices too. Oh, yes. That's like 2-meter chai. That is some seriously impressive chai making skills. He just pours it from as far as he can stretch, and the foam shows. It literally is like a cappuccino. Oh yeah, that's great. That is great. So 1 entire bag of Kashmiri chili, which is mainly for the color, not so much for the heat. In goes a bunch of pepper. In goes a bunch of like a spice mixture. There's fennel, there's anise, there's cinnamon in there. And then next one, What is this one? And again, the chicken is all fresh from their farm, and they use only firewood to cook the chicken curry, so it has that smoky taste. And it's just like bubbling away like this is another lava curry, just hot tub of boiling spices.
One pan is for 1 hour.
1 pan per hour?
Yeah. It will finish in 1 hour time.
Awesome.
Okay, so in order to finish off the curry, he took 2 giant handfuls of curry leaves and just tossed them and sprinkled them into the curry, immediately just aromatizing the entire room again, this entire just like blazing room of spices. And then he poured in some coconut oil that's just simmering around. He said when the chicken fat floats to the top, that's when it's done. That's when the chicken is cooked. That's when it's soft. And then he's gonna let us try both versions right in the kitchen before we even eat our full meal. This one is the fresh batch that we watched him make. This one is the batch that they've been going through. And they actually said, I mean, usually, as is the case with curries, the best curry is after it sits a little while until it like thickens, until it gets a little like the spices mingle together more. But we're gonna taste both versions. I mean, this one was probably cooked an hour ago only.
Thank you.
Okay, so actually the brighter color one, the brighter vibrant red one is the fresh curry. And then the darker color one where the spices have come together more is the older one, but still only an hour old. So I'll try the fresh one first. Oh, and the whole shallots, that was the move. That was probably my favorite move of the whole curry batch this time, is the handfuls of shallots just tossed in whole. Wow. It's just like absorbed with chili powder. And sensational. And the other one, this one is the same, again, the same thing, but the oils have sort of mingled together again with the whole curry sauce. Wow. Yeah, it might be even better. It's more like the fat of the coconut oil and the chicken fat come together with the gravy. Delicious chicken curry. Country chicken curry.
Yes.
What a master chef. Yeah. What a master chef. What a master chef. We're gonna take a quick coffee break, and I wanna say a big thank you to Trade Coffee for sponsoring this video. This is my second package of coffee. Oh, nice. This is a Costa Rica Tres Milagros. A lot of you probably already know about my love for coffee. I can guarantee every single morning before I start filming, 100% of the time, I'm drinking coffee. I bring my own coffee, I make my own coffee. Since I love coffee so much, I was very excited to try out Trade Coffee. You go to the website, you take a quick quiz specifying your taste preference of coffee as well as your favorite brewing method of coffee. They're partnered with some of the top roasters in the US, and so they match you with a coffee that will suit your taste preference and then deliver it straight to your door. Not the best grinder, but it works. And for me, what's also so cool about Trade Coffee is the match of preference, but also the origin of the coffee. It's almost like transporting yourself to that country through coffee. Ready. It's so clean and so slightly berry, fruity, a hint of a sourness. Oh. After you try this coffee, then you log back into your account at drinktrade.com and you can rate this coffee so that Trade can continue to deliver you a coffee that fits your preference and your style and your taste buds. There will be a link in the description box. The first 100 viewers who click the link below will get 30% off their first bag when they sign up, and also free shipping is included. Okay, back to the video. Oh, Evan. Look at this tray of food. The chicken curry in the center. Oh, we got fried chicken. We got some of the chicken, some of the sauce.
Gravy?
With the gravy, which is just like solid chili.
Yeah.
And then we got chapatis and the appam to eat with it.
Also mackerel fry.
Fried mackerel.
Chicken fry, spring chicken fry. A lot of things.
Just food out of control.
Yes.
Food gone wild in India.
Let's do one thing. In an appam.
Chicken paratha gravy. And this one is the spring chicken fry.
chickens.
And mackerel fry.
Mackerel fry, yes.
This is the main event. The country chicken curry with the whole shallots. With the spice mixture.
I'm going to pour it here.
Okay, inside of that
Fish gravy. One
Right.
side.
Okay.
Let it
So
fill
this
the
is
honey.
just the gravy from the fish curry, like a.
I'm going to pour it here. Let it fill the honeycomb.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Evan. And I love how they just gave us an entire plate of raw onions. Drape it. You could just sprinkle it on your meal. I'm gonna get started with the chapati and the chicken curry first. But then, what's amazing about this chicken curry is the country chicken itself, plus the shallots, plus all of that spice. And the shallots just, look, they just squeeze full of spices. Chicken curry is just outstanding. And you taste that like anise, fennel seed like flavor to it too. Country chicken.
Yes.
It's raised here.
It's not
That's
too
just so fresh.
fresh.
It's just so balanced.
Yeah.
So incredibly good. Maybe I'll just go for that drumstick since it's right here. Check out this drumstick. Spring chicken. Oh yeah. Oh, that is a one-biter drumstick. Oh, the chicken fry is awesome. Again, you taste the curry leaves and just that spice blend paste that it's mixed in before it gets deep fried. And just the quality of that chicken, the juiciness of it. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna grab some of the appam. And then what is that dish again?
That's not kori paratha.
Kori paratha. But he wanted us to taste the sauce because that just looks like chunky. Oh, it's like the thickness of it from the spices and the garlic and the onions. It's just like solid, it's a solid sauce. Oh, wow. It melts in your mouth.
And you get the sweetness of onions.
The sweetness of it and the sweetness of like licorice, the anise.
Yeah, anises.
The anise in there. Oh, I love
Both are
that.
chicken, but entirely different taste.
Yeah, yeah, entirely different taste and texture combination.
Yeah.
Both are like life-changing. For this bite, I'm gonna take a little bit of the onions onto the curry. That's the fish curry sauce. Take a little bit of the mackerel fry, and then just pair into it. Oh, that green chili in there too.
Yeah.
It's just hard to believe the flavors that the chilies, the spices. What particularly stands out to me about this meal is the anise. The anise seed is just like coming through powerfully. But the mix of different fish and chicken, the freshness of that chicken, that curry is just, it's otherworldly. Again, it's just otherworldly.
Yeah. I was trying how it's the taste of fish curry.
It's so good.
Yeah.
That has a bit of a sourness to it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the rich and spicy,
I mean, it's
but not too like heavy.
Yeah, it's not heavy.
So good. Literally the onions and shallots just like squeeze in between your teeth. It's that soft and that melty. And there's the chili powder and anise. Wow. Yeah, that gravy is killer good.
The texture is incredible first, but the anise, that is amazing. And then everything like has like a wonderful coconut oil backing. That's one thing you'll notice. Oh my gosh.
Okay, my final bite. Onions and chili powder just squeezing between your teeth like toothpaste. Insane flavor. What a restaurant. Okay.
There's ginger lime soda.
Ginger
no
lime
sugar, no salt.
Thank you. There's ginger, there's lime, and then you just fill it up with club soda water, just to digest, to get the relaxing juices flowing for digestion. For the next meal, yeah, exactly. To prepare ourselves for the next meal, which is in a few hours from now. Oh, that's so good. The strong lime, it just like goes down your throat perfectly. You feel that in your throat. The ginger. Massive thanks to this restaurant and the owner, who just like, he's so friendly. This is such a good restaurant. Come here with your whole family. Enjoy some of the best, Kerala's finest chicken curry, and just good, honest, delicious, homely, fresh curries and foods. What a place, what a restaurant, what a way to get this food tour started. And we have more food to come on this tour of Thiruvananthapuram. And on this food tour of Thiruvananthapuram, we are next on our way to some street food stalls in the evening. One of the places that we're gonna go next serves a local style of dosa with some curries. He's dishing out the brain right now?
Yeah.
Yes. A nugget of the white, brainy goopiness. Oh, I love it. Okay, so we're back in the little room where they cook the curries now. It smells so good in here. Like if I stand, I can hit my head on the roof. That's containing, that's how, and the aromas are just contained in this little box room back here. This is just another curry paradise, but this place specializes in especially dosa and mutton. Dosa and mutton. And that's
Mutton is the specialty.
Mutton is the specialty.
Paratha also is there, but mutton is the specialty.
Mutton. The mutton curry is the specialty.
Yeah.
Okay, but then also the dosa style, which is totally different from the typical dosa that you think. We're gonna find out exactly what it is when we eat it, but it's specific to
Kerala.
Kerala. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, those are hot and fresh. Those they do just look like straight up pancakes. Okay, I'll start by adding, this is just the straight mutton fry curry. Oh, that sauce, it's so rich. The sponginess of these dosas. Oh, that mutton. Combination of the chili powder and cardamom, I think. And just the meaty grizzliness of that mutton. Oh, look at the jiggliness of that brain. Oh, wow. Oh, the wiggliness of it, and in that curry sauce. Brain fry, cheers. So creamy tender. And that curry sauce, there's like cardamom in it. A weighty bite of curry. Oh my god. Wow. Again, one more bite of the liver. Oh wow. That is a chunk. The liver is awesome too. I think the sauce is the same for every one of them. Just your different meat of choice or part. They just brought us a surprise plate of marrow, bone marrow. I'm gonna try shaking it out onto my, oh, I can't tell if that's the marrow or just like curry sauce coming out. Yes. 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 Oh, it's so rich, it's so melting in your mouth. And then with it just like doused in that curry sauce. Oh, that's great. And you want to lick the bone too. Wow. That was just a surprise plate of bone marrow. And again, this dosa experience is totally different. Like, it's a completely new experience actually. Okay, and as we're leaving the restaurant, I think he wasn't here before because he went to go get another fresh goat. He got a fresh goat now hanging, and this used to actually be, Evan was telling me, this used to be a butchery, but then they started making curry. People loved it so much, and the fry with the dosa, so they sell it now. But this is another fresh goat is on the way for more curry. That was great. Thank you. Okay, we gotta move on to the next place. Okay, thank you. We just arrived to the next place. This is a food, it's actually an entire van actually. It's not just a stall, but you can smell the aroma of the spices before you even arrive. And you see people just lining up down the side of the sidewalk, just standing and eating plates. You hear the slapping of the paratha. This place is famous for their paratha. And I believe it's a buffalo or a buffalo curry to go with it. Oh man, this place smells incredible. What they do is they take the dough, they slap it out so it's thin, then they roll it, coil it up into a ball so you get the layers. Then they go into a pile. They just pat it out to like a round shape, so then you have those coils already from the coiling action, and then that goes onto the hot plate. Those fry, and then he just claps it in his hands, just slaps it. That fluffs it together. That like gets the crunchy bits going and all the layers going. He just slaps and claps that paratha, and not to mention, it's right off the hot plate, so that is scorching hot on your fingers. But the dosas are also looking fantastic. Okay, I've been invited into the van.
Chicken fry and beef fry.
And beef fry. Oh wow. The humidity of the spices, you smell the coconut oil just vibrantly. It smells so good. They're frying chicken, the beef fry. I cannot wait to try. And something I just noticed is what's cool. I thought it was a driver in the driver's seat, but that's where the cash register is, in the driver's seat. Whoa, this is beautiful, man.
Chicken fry.
Chicken fry. Oh. Thank you. So hot paratha served right onto your plate. So we did a little bit of combination, so I got on my plate both the beef fry and the beef chili. But first of all, come get a close-up look at this paratha one more time. You just have to appreciate the fluffy density. That is just perfection. I'm gonna try the beef fry first. Never had paratha like that before. Look at that. The beef is so tender and so much like coconut flavor to it.
Made in coconut oil with coconut chunks.
And then that like soft and fluffy yet crunchy paratha. This one is the beef chili.
Yes.
It's almost like Indian Chinese.
Yeah, yeah.
Like almost like sweet and sour.
Indianized Chinese.
Oh, so good. This one is the chicken fry. Final dish, the third dish. And that's just fried onions and curry leaves and garlic.
Yep.
Wow. It's just like crispy, completely crispy caramelized onions and garlic and curry leaves. Oh, what a combination. And especially, this is like a late night type of food that like you could find yourself eating at 2 a.m. every single night. I met a guy who watches our videos while he was ordering. I said, "How do you like it? Do you like the food here?" I was like, how often do you come? He said, it's like, not every day, but at least 7 days per month. That's awesome. That's good. And also I love how there's no seating. Everyone just stands. Some people stand like in the parking lot. Some people stand in the middle of the road. A lot of people stand along the fence. And then my favorite position though, the true regulars take a seat. There were a bunch of guys sitting on here. They just left. Oh yeah. Oh, that's comfortable actually. Oh, I could get used to this. Wow. The most impressive thing for me is the fluffiness of that paratha.
This location cannot be beat.
So good.
That paratha is the softest thing ever. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow, that was extraordinarily tasty. Oh, there's a whole soda machine. And Evan said right down the road, a soda spot where we can get some digestive soda next. Which is what we need. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, welcome. You need something?
I got the masala soda. Oh, you immediately can smell the jeera, yeah, the cumin, pure cumin, and salty, and sweet. There's just like a crowd of people huddling around a food cart. We're like we're on an intersection below some billboards. And this is a beautiful food stall. They specialize in, again, dosas, but the main thing here is a type of vada, fried dough, but this one is actually swimming in a juicy sauce. And I think they serve like everything on one plate with the dosha, with the vada, with all the different chutneys and soupy curries and papadam. Oh, it's here already?
Yeah.
Wow.
You need?
Yes, I do.
Give one here.
We were just offered an egg right off the hot plate, and there was no way I was going to resist that. Okay, so in order to eat this,
Yeah. No,
you just grab
first
some of the dosha,
Yeah. You try dosa with chili chutney here.
chili chutney and rasam mixed together.
Yeah. Yes.
The rasam. Oh. It's just like, it's so watery, juicy, but spacious. Vegetarian, and it's very like healthy tasting even, like
Except the egg.
except for the egg, except for the egg. And then go into the vada. That's like a puck of dal, and you can mix it in again.
Yeah.
Just mix up everything. You can crunch up the papad. You can get the egg going. That's just another vegetarian dream come true. So good and so clean tasting without being oily at all. I have to say this is my first time to ever try a fried egg this way. Roll it up taco style and then just like suck the yolk out of it.
Yes.
One bite?
So that you get the yolk, you get
Wow.
the pepper, salt.
I've never taken a whole fried egg in one bite before. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I love how everything just mops it up. Like the juices, the rasam, wow. That is wondrous flavor. Okay, so we're at the final spot to finish off this food tour of Thiruvananthapuram. It's like this small little hole in the wall, and he serves a variety of different eggs, especially a spicy omelette and a hard or half-boiled egg. So we're gonna watch him as he makes it. He just fries the omelet on one side. So what he does is he sprinkles in that masala, then he folds it over onto your plate. But he also got the hard-boiled egg, and he also sprinkled on the masala, and then he sprinkles on coconut oil. And immediately you know everything is fried in coconut oil because that aroma of the sizzling fried coconut oil. And this is just like egg steak though. No paratha, no bread, just the egg and the masala and coconut oil just oozing out of it. And the onions. Oh, it's so good. It's so salty and oniony, and that spice mixture, the masala, and the coconut oil. A great protein evening snack. Oh, it's so good. Okay, I'll try that hard-boiled egg. Look at how much masala is on there with the coconut oil. The coconut oil. And then that same masala. But the coconut oil is just like, it's vibrant. It's so tropical tasting. The tropical eggs. Oh, with that masala. Wow. Protein and spices. Just to reassure you, this is not a Coca-Cola in the bottle. This is his own lemon mixture juice. Yeah, that's lemon, sweet, and refreshing, and that's sort of like the digestive after the oily, delicious omelet and the masala. And that's dessert. That's the final drink. That's the final food. That was like a dessert omelet to just wrap up this food tour, street food tour, but also the chicken curry, also the entire sadia meal, and then street food at night. This is a great city. There's so much good food here.
Yeah.
Thanks to all of these guys for taking me around.
So we traveled almost from the north till the south of
Yes.
Kerala.
This is the very south of Kerala.
Yeah,
and it's
this
almost
is
the very
the-
south of India, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're almost at the tip of India.
Yeah.
At the same
Hope
time.
you visit again.
Thank you so much. Fully enjoyed everything here. Thiruvananthapuram. Thiruvananthapuram.
Yes.
Okay. And it's like one of the longest, is it one of the longest names, city names in
Yes.
India?
Most probably the most difficult name to pronounce in India. The
India city name.
Among the city names.
And here we are. And what a food tour it's been. It's a big city, but not that big. It still has this relaxed, laid-back feel to it compared to the other major cities in India. It's such a relaxed, such a cool place. And if you haven't seen all the videos in this India food and travel series from Kerala, I'll have the link in the description box. You can watch all the videos. And I want to say a big thank you for watching, and see you on the next video. Again, thanks to Trade Coffee for sponsoring this video, and Trade is giving the first 100 people who click the link below 30% off your first bag.